Hello. I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Samantha. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. For today's vlog, we are going house hunting. If you know, I've talked about it in previous vlogs. My boyfriend and I are going to be moving out of the city, so today we are gonna drive to Monterey and check out some houses that we have lined up. It's a 2-hour drive, so hopefully we like the places we check out. Hopefully they accept us. I think by the end of this week we'll know if we got accepted or not. So we're gonna go see the houses, and I want to bring you guys along with me. It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, it's stressful, but we try to make the most out of it. So that's the plan for today. As you can see, we are definitely in the process of moving. I am going to be breaking down this shelf right here and kind of organizing all of this. Let's go to Monterey. Woo! What is up, everybody? So this is the next day, and I don't know if you can tell, but I am exhausted. The bags under my eyes are alive and well today. Let me just give you a little recap of what happened yesterday. So Grayson and I, like I said, we drove to Monterey. We had some houses lined up that we were gonna go see. The first house was great. I really have a good feeling about that place. It's a cottage, but it's big enough for the both of us. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, it has washer and dryer, which honestly is so rare to find a house or even an apartment or a condo or a townhouse in Monterey with washer and dryer. I don't understand why it's so rare, but it is. And so the reason why I liked this cottage was because it had washer and dryer and dishwasher and space and just everything that we need and want. So fingers crossed, because we sent in the applications and we gave the landlord everything that she needed from us, and now all we have to do is just wait. So I am manifesting, I am asking the universe to just give us that house, because that is practically like our last choice. House number 2, it was bigger. It was a 2-story house. It had a lot of space. It was really pretty. So we went there and we took a tour. We decided we wanted that house, and we asked the leasing manager if they found anybody, and she told us that she already found someone and that they accepted their application, so they're processing it and they'll like give them the house on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so we were devastated because it felt like such a waste of time, honestly. Like, we drove there with the intention of like seeing the house and possibly getting that house, but it wasn't even available anymore. Like, they already chose someone to have that house and they were just letting us tour the house anyways, which I thought was really weird, and I was just so mad about that. So, but again, the whole point of this is to find a house that we love, that is right for us. And it's hard to keep a positive attitude about it because, again, it is 2 hours away from where we live. We are currently in the city of San Francisco, and we are looking at houses in Monterey, which is like an hour 45 to 2 hours away with traffic, and it's a haul. We have to pay for gas. It's time consuming. We go there and we drive around different places and check out different houses. And yeah, it's a lot, and it's not easy, and it's not fun. Any of you out there that are looking to rent right now, I bet you're probably in the same boat where it's stressful and very uncertain. And especially in that part of California, there's a lot of demand but not enough supply. So it's really competitive, and all we can do is just continue to search online. I don't know how feasible it is to continue to go and like check out these houses that we might not even get. So it's really stressful and very emotional. Last night I cried. I was just like, what are we gonna do? Like, we have to be out of this place at the end of this month. We have a little over a week left in this condo, and it is crunch time, and we are very stressed out. Because we don't know where we're gonna move. Thank God Grayson's parents live in Monterey, so if we needed to live there with them, we could, and they would be okay with it. They have like a 4-bedroom house, and it's just the 2 of them, and they are very, welcoming, and they've said like they have no problem with us staying with them, but it's not ideal. I'm a 23-year-old, Grayson's 28, and ideally we would like to find a place and be able to move in by the end of the month and not have to burden them with our excess stuff. And just the last thing I want to do is inconvenience somebody else with our shit. So we're doing our best. I'm praying that we get the house that we want, and we're just going to continue to apply to other places as soon as we can, when we can, and go check them out if we can, if they let us. So yeah, that's kind of an overview of what we've been dealing with. After we saw the houses yesterday, we kept messaging people, but they weren't doing open houses. So we just decided to drive back home to San Francisco. We got here at like 11 p.m. last night. We were exhausted, so we passed out. Grayson has a golf tournament today, so he's gonna be gone until like 7:30. It's currently 2:48 right now. And I've just been here packing and organizing. As you can see behind me, my closet is practically empty. I just have my designer bags up there, just things that I don't really want to like shove into a box. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I can put those away. And then I just have like 2 jackets here that I've been wearing, my little sack. And here I have this luggage, which is like my emergency luggage. So it just consists of medication. It's like first aid kits. I have my tax documents, all of our paperwork that we need for banks or things like that. It's just like the must-have emergency bags. All of these we're just probably gonna put in a bag and take it with us. Here I have this box full of my art, full of my paintings and art supplies, things like that. And then over here, this is what the living room looks like. We are literally living in squalor. We have this extra bin right here that is empty. We're gonna try to pack like fragile things in here, maybe like glasses and plates and things like that. Grayson's mom let us have this for our packing and our moving. We have packing paper and tape and Sharpies and shipping tape, all that stuff. This is Grayson stuff. Here we have all of our art and our more of my paintings. We have our scrapbooks, we have our whiteboard, posters down here, all of that stuff, and my clothes. So when I moved to San Francisco from Seattle, I actually moved all of my stuff in these little thingies right here. So it's pretty much just one big bag, and you fill it up to this line, and then you seal it up, and then using your handle, like your vacuum handle, you just suck out the air and it compresses everything. So it is super, super tight and compressed, and it can fit under a bed, or it's just easier to store. So that's what we have going on. That's how we're living right now. It's chaos, but at least we're making progress. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have a shelf right here, like the bookshelf. So when we went to Grayson's parents' house yesterday, we took 3 boxes that I showed in the vlog earlier. We took 3 boxes full of books and board games, things like that, and then one other bin, another one of these, full of kitchen stuff that we're not gonna need right now, but we do want to keep. So things like my juicer, my RoboCoupe, my mandolin, kitchen things that we're not gonna need, like spoons for pasta and salad tossers, things like that. I just want to kind of minimize the amount of things that we're gonna have to move on moving day. So we are gonna have to get everything out of here, which will be a hassle. It'll be a challenge, but we can do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be fine. Grayson's desk is there. We're gonna have to take all of this wine out. This is another box of wine. It's an allocation from Galanti Winery, but we're gonna have to store all of the wine into a box. Another thing I'm kind of worrying about is the plants. I don't know how we're gonna move them or where we're gonna store them, because if we don't have a place to move to at the end of the month, like I said, we're probably gonna stay at Grayson's parents' house and put all of our boxes in their storage, or we're probably gonna have to get a storage unit. But all the plants and stuff, I think we're probably just gonna have to either put them in the backyard of Grayson's parents' house or take them with us. But like, for example, I have this little propagation from our Monstera plant. It was a little leaf that fell out. So I put it in water and it's actually grown a lot. It has like a whole root system now. So I think I'm just gonna give that to the restaurant that's down below us, because the owner of the restaurant loves propagations. She has like her own little propagation station. So I think it'd be cute to give that plant to her as kind of like a farewell gift, because we loved that bar and we went often during the pandemic. So, and then I have this baby right here. We had to move him here to make space in the living room. So Ernest is doing fine. He's a little droopy, but he's massive. He's grown so much, and I worry about moving the plants because I know they're gonna get stressed, and I just don't want them to break or get damaged in any way. So I'll have to figure out a way to pack him, or maybe like wrap him up in towels or something so that the leaves don't just fall around everywhere. I kind of want to keep him more like compressed, if that makes sense. So if any of you out there have tips on how to move big plants like this, let me know in the comment section below. I would really appreciate any advice or tips that you guys have. And then here in the kitchen, I took out all these things that I'm not going to be needing or using. So I have like my salad spinner, we have dishes, I have ceramic dishes like for serving, we have these little baskets. I already went into the spice rack area. All of the spices I put into one box. All of this stuff up here is like hot chocolate, teas, instant coffee, sugar, all of that. I have my kosher salt right here. This is more granulated sugar, that's brown sugar. All of this stuff I could just put in a bag or put it in here as well. And that is just cornbread mix. I might just get rid of that or throw it away, because I doubt anybody's gonna want a box of cornbread mix. Our fridge, it's kind of gross right now, but this is literally what it looks like. I have not gotten groceries because I don't want to have leftover food, or I don't want anything to go to waste. So I literally just have condiments and like milk, coffee, more milk. We have our apple cider vinegar and our bitters, and these are all just like sauces and condiments. And This is a bag of Taco Bell sauce that an employee gave us. So random. I have just like cheese that it's mainly for like my boyfriend to make tacos or quesadillas with. One tortilla. We don't really have much, so I'm kind of in that phase of you know, like, should I buy groceries or should we just dedicate this week to eating out and then eating leftovers so that we have less dishes and less groceries to deal with? We're pretty good, honestly. We don't have a lot of stuff. The biggest things that I'm concerned about are just like the furniture, like this couch. It wasn't ours, it was actually here when we moved, and it's a pull-out bed. So I really like this couch because if we ever do have family come over and stay with us, like, they'll have a place to sleep. But realistically, like, we have never hosted anybody, nobody's ever stayed with us before, so I don't think we need it. We could easily leave it and make it easier on ourselves during moving, but I really want the couch, and this is probably really expensive, like a couch with a pull-out bed, and it's super, sorry, there's like cops and stuff outside. But yeah, anyways, I want to take this, so this is going to be a challenge because it's really heavy. I think we can do it. I'm strong. Hello. But it's still going to be a pain in the ass. So that, and then this table was also here when we moved. I don't know if we need it. We just kind of keep it for like our plants. When it's super sunny, I'll just like put all of the plants here and let them hang out and mist them and all of that. But we don't need it. We just use it because we have it, but we might leave that behind as well. We also might leave behind this coffee table because that was also here when we moved. We're gonna take this. This was here when we moved as well, but it's a really nice big TV, so we're gonna keep that and probably the table that it's on because it's just a nice setup and it just works. Another thing that was here when we moved was the bed frame. Sorry, the bed is a mess, but the bed frame. The mattress is ours, but this bed, I don't know if you can see it, it probably doesn't do justice, but it's massive. It's a queen size bed, but it's really big. And as well as this dresser, it kind of all was a set. So we want to take this with us. It's going to be a pain. I don't know how we're going to break it down, but we're going to make it work. So yeah, the furniture is the thing that I'm kind of stressing out the most about. Everything else I could just put in boxes, like, that's not a big deal. But yeah, I just wanted to share my current situation and what's going on in our lives, and what this next week is gonna consist of. I'm probably gonna be vlogging, but I don't want to be that girl that like pulls out her phone or the camera and just starts recording in times of stress and in times of urgency. I want to be present and I want to move out as efficiently and as quickly as possible, and it's gonna be me, my boyfriend, and his parents. My family lives, they're kind of dispersed. My mom lives in Mexico and my sister and my dad live in Washington. There's no way they're going to come help us move, and I don't expect them to. So we're kind of just putting all of our eggs in one basket and hoping and praying that Grayson's parents will be able to help us out. They're older, but they have cars, and we're probably going to be doing the heavy lifting, and they're just going to help us transport everything to where it needs to go. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it all. I know we're going to be fine, and I want to continue to stay positive and optimistic and just trust the process. And I know it's really hard. A lot of you out there watching this, if you've moved, you probably understand, but yeah, it's going to be fine. It's just a little challenging, especially in the pandemic, and especially since so many people are working remote, and they don't have to live in the city anymore. There's a lot of people that are like moving towards Monterey or the Santa Cruz area or Carmel, because who doesn't want to live by the beach and have that, you know, chill lifestyle away from all the craziness and the dirtiness that the city provides. So that's the plan. I'm positive that we're going to be okay. I just want to keep you guys updated, and I also want to have this documented because we're leaving the city, and you know, it is a big deal for me because I really do love San Francisco. It's just not the right time for us to live here right now, and you know, for the amount of money that we're paying for this condo, we could easily have a 2-bedroom house with a backyard and be 10 minutes away walking from the beach. So it's just a no-brainer for us. That's the plan, and I'm going to continue to keep you guys updated, but for now, that's the situation. If you are religious, please pray for us, or if you're spiritual, please ask the universe to bless us in some way, light a candle for us, or just keep us in your thoughts. And yeah, because at the end of the day, we just want a nice place that's safe where we can live, and my boyfriend can work remote, and just have an office area, and that's pretty much all we want. So fingers crossed everything works out. We're gonna be okay. Just wanted to keep you guys updated. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. And like I said, if you have any advice or tips on how to move plants during the moving process, if you wrap them in newspaper or blankets, or put them in boxes so that the leaves don't get messed up. Like this palm tree, she's very wide, so we're gonna have to figure that out so that they don't get damaged or stressed. So I love you all, and just pray for us. Keep us in your thoughts. Ask the universe to bless us, and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.